You know how you be like, can I do a payment plan? Well, they have access to your money when they change over to the new system. And they'll just pull that shit out, which is dumb because how do you know how I'm living? I got bills to pay. But I don't know if they'll be able to access. They can. They can.
I was going to look it up. But why? Just why?
Hello?
How you doing?
Yeah, she think that's a look.
Fine, how are you?
She think that's a look.
I don't know. I just got... Hold on. I gotta fix myself. How are you?
Oh, yes you do.
I'm good. Good to see you.
Y'all see how she took down that little shoulder right there? She thinks she done turned to look.
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, she go play with them earrings.
I was gonna throw my hair up in a ponytail, but then I'm like, I ain't gonna worry about it.
But that's a ponytail, Sonya. What do you mean? Oh, she's talking about her fake top ponytail, because the one she got on right there fake too. But the fake pony she wears on top of her head. Okay.
How are you?
What you say? You saying about your what now?
Oh God.
Okay. Hey, Lynn. Nothing. This is when I'm usually at the most.
What?
Oh, this time of day.
No, this phone is the one I used to always be at when like 2 years ago when I used to always come.
Oh, okay.
Nesto say, what? At 1 o'clock? Nesto say, this time of day, like you're most up and about your wits at this time of day? 1 o'clock?
Okay.
Yeah. How you feel?
Oh, I feel better now that you came to take your time to see me.
Oh God.
Yeah, ain't nothing going on. Yeah, I feel much better, you know. Yeah, I feel much better.
Gotta see your people.
Yeah, that's all. Just make sure there's some motion going on. So how you feeling? How everything going in your life?
Everything is good in the hood.
You ain't in no hood now. Not in no hood.
Everything is good in my hood. Let's say that. Everything is good in my hood. We're all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No complaints, I guess. Just waiting for, I guess, next month we got court.
Oh, okay. Well, it'll be here when they get here then. That's all I can say.
Yeah, why are you thinking about that?
I am the last person in this dormitory that ain't went nowhere.
Oh.
So,
really?
Yeah, everybody gone. I mean, it's new people in here, but yes,
I know, right?
Yeah.
What?
Hey, man, it is what it is.
They save the biggest sentence for last. The biggest sentencing will go last.
The worst feeling when people be just leaving and not going up the road leaving, but when they be like going home, he just be like, I'm happy for you, but I'm like, why am I still here?
Hey, it is what it is. Yeah.
Right.
So, did you go see your boy last night? He was in town.
No. He back in town?
Yeah, he was in town now. He was at a church conference. Yeah, then he had another one in Georgia Tech.
They usually send me a text.
Georgia Tech. Who, Donald Trump?
To for whatever. Because that's how I knew about J.D. Vance's thing, because they sent me a text, an invite. Oh, she got a baby. She got a newborn. Wow.
A newborn? Oh, they let newborns in here now?
Nesto sounds really shocked. How do you know they wouldn't let newborns in?
I didn't know that. Oh. Did you see that robot out there? They said they got robots in here now.
They got robots here?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, somewhere in the front.
Somewhere in the front there's a robot?
Yeah, that goes around in jail and stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
That's all in the newspaper.
I would appreciate a robot because they wouldn't be in their feelings. It would just be, this is how you treat them.
About what?
Everybody, and that'd be that. You know, they wouldn't have no emotions. Sometimes the people in their emotions is what hurt situations more than just being rational and just going in there and just, this is what it is.
Here we go.
These are the rules. This is what you're allowed to do. This is what you're not allowed to do. And that's that.
So did you get your car fixed, straightened out?
No, it's got to go back today because they said they got to have it for 2 days. So we're going to drop it off today.
Get your car fixed, straightened out?
No, it's got to go back today because they said what to do. And
you looking serious too.
That.
So did you get your car fixed, straightened out?
No, it's got to go back today because they said they got to have it for 2.
Did you get your car fixed, straightened out? Did you get your car fixed, straightened out? Dang, he dumb.
2 days. So we're gonna drop it off today, and then go. It's 3.
Oh, what's wrong, y'all?
What's it called?
Sonya probably ain't been fooling nobody but me all this time. Now, usually when she looks the worst as far as style, dress, hair, is when I thought, was not feeling well. But is she hungover? It's 1 o'clock. Did she just roll over before she came? She said she started to put a ponytail in, but you didn't have time? Why didn't you have time, huh? She jacked up. She sloshed. She had 1 sip of wine before she came in there, and she sloshed.
When a factory, it's 3. What is it called?
I don't know.
When a factory, factory.
I know you're saying. Oh, you're talking about
3 of those.
Recalls.
3 recalls. Yeah, it's 3 recalls, and we gotta get those addressed. But they said they need the car for 2 days in order to do that. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're gonna give you a loan car and all that.
I forgot to ask about that. Yvette was saying something about that yesterday, and I'm used to it at the BMW dealership and at the Audi dealership, but I didn't know Ford does that because he only had a Mustang. So I guess if it's 2 days and it's on them, maybe they should, right?
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
Would Ford do that?
Yeah, they do.
I just thought that was high-end vehicles.
No, that's not true. No.
I mean, I don't know.
Dumb.
No. They give you one if they got one available. Most time they'll schedule it and make sure they got one available for you.
Schedule.
And to bring your car in to be worked on, then they'll switch you out like that. Yeah. So that's how they go. Mm-hmm. So your hair look nice today. That's wonderful.
Yeah.
Let's go back into a ponytail.
Funny.
Yeah, but you ain't got your friend with you.
No, I don't have my friend with me. I just got the weave. The weave jump off is not here today. I just,
Oh, okay.
The who? Oh, the ponytail. The weave jump off. Girl. Sonya, there's no way on God's green earth your ponytail will look like that and your roots will look the way they do if it wasn't a piece. Stop it.
Okay, well, I didn't say that. You said that. Now, I just want to make sure. I didn't say that. You said that.
Be coming from my weave. My weave ponytail. I don't have to touch my hair for days. I got to comb my hair every day when it's like this. It was down this morning, but it didn't look right.
Oh, okay.
Lord.
Okay. So,
yeah,
is
okay.
life treating you as well as you want it to be right now? You think it should be better? You can fix some things? It's a lot going on out there. It's a lot.
Things that I can control, fine. Things that I cannot control, it's a mess. Everything out there is a mess. Inside my walls of my home, everything's great.
Okay.
Bills are paid, house clean.
Well, you got what you got going on.
Whatever that I can control is cool. Things that I can't control, we can't stress it. You just have to wait it out. Wait for the season to change. When the season change, we'll be good. Let's just turn this way. Let me see your cheeks.
Oh, it's everything is the same. Yeah, because they
God, dog, them cheeks are big. What kind of deformation does Nesto have going on today?
They going again about the little barbershop thing, so I'm not gonna. This they jail. This ain't my jail.
Right.
I'm just temporary sitting here for a minute.
No barbershop.
Yeah, that's it. So.
Just passing through. I'm gonna get the fuck out.
Yeah.
It's always worse.
Yeah, this is true. This is very, very, very true.
Oh, Lord. Thank you, PCFP, for
so they try to take out G7. And then the UN. And then push them out to just dissolve all of that. That's crazy, though.
Is it?
So what happened with... So what happened with the young guy they said they picked up down in Florida? That's all. Yeah. Because that's all they talk about in here. The young boys do. They know before it even hit the news.
So it looks very bad, but we don't know what evidence they actually have, other than the person telling, and and then they said plane tickets. So again, you can only go to court. Wait till it play out in court to see what's what, because you got people that are jealous.
Oh.
When it's like you got to be very careful about people that snitch on you when you came up with them and now you're up here, millionaire status. The person they said that told on him was a person he took care of in jail for 12 years. And then when he got out, he got him a car and a house. Now, I don't know what level of car and house he got him. But, sometimes people feel like you live like that, I should live like that.
Here we go
Even
now.
though...
Hold on. The boy ain't number, how old is he?
He's in his 20s.
He in his 20s, huh?
Late 20s. But he's been a top rapper for, I want to say, at least 5 years.
Oh, okay. They say
he's a millionaire. He got millions.
Okay.
The dude, he got millions. Yeah.
That's so like, what tier of rapper is he?
Broke by far. You got little you got these people that just do
she can't think
today,
y'all.
Videos that got money.
Sonya left her brain at home today.
Aren't even really signed to a major label, that don't do concerts and tours with the magnitude of what he's doing. That's got money. He's got money because he does like huge concerts. He's a top rapper. Yeah, he's top. He's up there. I don't think he does with Travis Scott, because Travis Scott's got a mixed crowd. He's got shitload of whites, shitload of blacks, shitload of others. Lil Durk's got, this I think and others, but mainly his following, I think, is predominantly black.
Russell
Simmons. I don't think he's as big as some of them, but he is up there. He's in the millions. He does make millions. He might not be worth 50 million, but he's worth some millions.
Okay.
Yeah, he got money.
Got it.
And a lot of these people that grow up with you be feeling like, you need to put me down, even though he took care of the guy. That's the one who they said told on him, the one he took care of and looked out for. They saying that's the one who snitched. And that's crazy.
Who said that, Sonya?
Wow.
What's she here to say?
Okay, then.
They say you got to watch the ones in your circle. It's not the ones that admire you. It's the one that envy you. I think Birdman said that. He said you got to watch the ones that's in your circle.
In the words of Birdman, it's not the ones that admire you. It's the ones that envy you. Oh.
That's who you got to watch. Them be the ones that do the most damage because they're close to you, They know the most, and they sitting back, not saying everything they feel, and feeling some type of way. So, yeah, that's sad. Sad. If it's true, that's just what is rumored. You know, we on the outside looking in. We don't know.
Nesto trying to get some talk pieces for when he go talk to the boys later. He gonna get together in the common area with the other inmates, and he gonna act like he know what the heck he's talking about. And Sonya probably ain't told not one truth.
But they're saying that he was the one that snitched and said what he said. You know. So,
well, they also saying
no co-defendants.
Okay.
Hashtag no co-defendants.
So they showing.
Somebody said that a long time ago.
Shut up.
Don't break the law, but if you break the law, no co-defendants. Rules of life.
Y'all, that's something my husband said his mama told him. No comment. But true.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, no co-defendants. This guy said that shit on Instagram, I think, the other day too. He was like, no co-defendants. There's one dude when I was living in Detroit back in 2002. Was like defendants.
Ooh, wise
one
man
dude when I was living in Detroit back in 2002. It was a huge indictment that came out. Like a
wise men say, no co-defendants.
Drug bust, right? And then they came back with a supersede indictment with some other people that the main people told on. The main guy that was at the top of the indictment put a hit out on everybody underneath him. I'm talking about chicks. This one girl got killed in her driveway. She pulled up with kids in the car, killed her. He killed everybody on the indictment, but I think maybe one or two people. He was not letting nobody tell on him. That shit was crazy to me. I was like, ooh, you should just, they got to prove he did it. Of course, what I'm saying, everybody on the indictment dead but you. So that makes it kind of obvious, but they still got to prove it, But that was sad. But Detroit was wild back then. Straight up wild.
What year did this happen?
Yeah.
It still is, ain't it?
I'm not there, so I don't know. That was when I was there working in the bar in the hood, and
been everywhere, done everything.
You hear and you see, like my first day was a shootout. 3 of my customers got shot. My first day there, and so.
And you came back.
What in the fuck kind of place?
And you came back. Girl, bye. Bye.
It was like, yeah. And then, it just was a lot of fights and stuff in there. Shootouts. It's crazy.
Well, God must got his hand still on you because you sure done got done been rocking and rolling for a long time.
You sure done got done.
I'm talking about for real.
Like, what? What happened? What was that? Man, yeah. I mean, like when I was in the hospital, I used to just sit back in my head and just really just reminisce on stuff. Life. The good, the bad, the crazy. And I would just sit there and be like, man, I got some stories.
Yeah, I can imagine.
And you choose to tell the same ones over and over again? Girl, go home. Come on, if you got so much to talk about. Because Nesto never act like he know what you're talking about when you do veer off a little bit into something new. Y'all supposedly talk every day, all day. But you keep telling him the same story over and over again. And anytime you veer off a little bit, he act like he don't know what you're talking about. Do he know you? Because you sure don't know him.
I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, right? I got some stories. Some stories.
Okay.
With a whole YouTube page.
Hey, it's just another process, another day. Just looking forward to my day. That's it. Just same old same though. Ain't nothing changed. Ain't nothing changed. It's just the same.
Just can't stress it. That's all. Just can't stress it. Just gotta let it play out. Hope for the best. Hope for the truth to come out and be known. That's more so what you gotta just look at. That's it. The truth to come out and be known. I was looking at these school buses on YouTube because the renovations and stuff. How they was renovating buses and stuff. I'll be all over the place. 1 week, this next month, I'll see something and I'll be pushed over to there, because I was really set on the leisure travel van or RV, which is so nice, out of Canada. They're like $179, I think.
I guarantee, I kid you not. I know a lot of y'all don't watch Infamous Sylvia, but she was literally on her page, on her channel. I don't know why I keep saying page, on Sylvia's channel, talking about getting an RV just last month. And we know she's been talking about it since she's been talking to Nesto, but she's really sitting up here thinking she talking about something.
MSRP is like 2 and some change, but they always take it down 35-40% cheaper than what the MSRP is.
And then with Nesto, it's like Nesto ain't never told you he didn't want you to pay for him a lawyer, pay for his bond. He ain't never said he didn't want you to. So every chance you get, you talk to this man about being capable of buying an RV, but you haven't offered to pay for a lawyer. Girl, stop.
Then I clicked and saw something else, and I was, remember we was looking like ambulance. Then I was kind of like back then when I was looking at that schoolie, when I went down south to go look at that school bus that man converted. It was so nice. It was just too big. I just didn't want nothing that long. Then I just kind of bounced. What I don't want to happen is I get something, and then my head is still thinking like, was this the right decision? Should I have gotten that? Because I just keep one extreme. I just know I want something short.
So I don't want
nothing 40, 45 feet.
Okay, but how are you gonna operate that? And you're saying that your son's his steering wheel is too hard for you to handle that. How you gonna handle something twice that size?
Ooh.
No, so it's only 25 feet. That's like I'm talking about 30 feet.
I'm talking about the steering wheel. Steering wheel. Oh, the vehicle is bigger.
You put some fluid on it and it loosen it up.
Girl, goodbye.
His vehicle is hard. Not saying it's too hard for me. I'm just saying when you drive it, you can feel that it's not like a normal car should be.
No, it's not.
So Tomas' vehicle needs repairs. Nesto, what are you talking about? What does Tomas drive?
Don't be like that.
His is rear-wheel drive like my BMW was. So, and the Audi was too. So the steering should be the same. You don't think?
No, because that car is high.
Just gonna be different.
Yeah, because it's a high-performance car. So it's a high-performance car. Yeah, but it's a different type of high-performance car.
Look at her face.
It's way different. Yeah. So they keep it. Yeah, but they keep it where that steering wheel won't get away from you. That's why they make it more tighter, firmer. But it's a button in there that you can adjust that too. You can make it tight, firm, or relax.
Look at Nesto. He needs to start a mechanic school when he get out. If he get out, start a school of mechanics.
So you gotta find that.
I'll ask. We're going to the dealership today, so I'll find out today what's what.
Yeah, that's all. It'll make it however you want it to be. Firm, sport mode, all that good stuff. Yeah.
Like the transmission.
Yeah, it's
the
same
ride
thing.
in the car, like the Audi.
Yeah, it's the same way.
I don't think the Mach-E had that. The Mach-E had it. It had a sport mode.
Put your finger down.
I only put 3,000 miles or 6,000 miles on that car. I got pictures. I I didn't really drive that car. It stayed in the garage mostly. I drove the Audi the most, and then the little car. But I've been looking at Jeeps, and I don't want to get that because I want to get the RV.
You want a Jeep?
I was just thinking I needed something a little bit big, so I was just gonna grab something.
Sonya. I need something a little bit big, so I was just gonna grab something. What? Who says they need something a little bit big? A vehicle now. They need a little bit big a little bit big vehicle. So they're just gonna grab a Jeep. I'm gonna go ahead. Let me go ahead and grab a Jeep. She is so Riri. And Nesto looks sick. Nesto looks sick on this visit. Is it just me?
Just to grab it. But I was looking at those Broncos when I was at the dealership yesterday, and those are nice.
I don't like them things there. I don't even know why they brought them things back.
Those are so cute. Now it's this company. I think they're out of California. I don't know if you saw that when you were out there, but you know how they have the old Bronco body style.
Yeah.
And then they trick them out. So on the outside they look like the old Bronco from like the 70s.
Yeah.
But the inside is like it's all new. You know, just nice, like Bluetooth and all of that. Super nice.
Are they making them electric like they doing them Challengers?
No.
You seen that Challenger, right?
Yeah, I saw that. The Challenger. They're trying to go all electric by 40.
By 40.
It'll happen if Blue wins, it's gonna happen because they're pushing certain agendas. Trump's not going to do that because he wants the economy to thrive off the gas and the oil that when they do these 15-minute cities, which they're trying to eventually do, they'll be able to control you with these electric cars and shut your car off and stuff like that.
Oh, God.
The newer one.
Where they doing it? Where they doing it at?
Nowhere.
In China, they have the cities like that.
So they got the chips in there.
China is communist. So they're trying to emulate because it's more control and they control your money and they can pull you.
So who's doing this? The Blue is trying to model themselves off of communists? I can't even think straight.
Money out of your account in China. If you jaywalk, if they have like a social system. So they're trying to do that over here, trying to have a social system.
Who is they?
Where they can come in and if you do certain things, you know how you'd be like, can I do a payment plan? Well, they have access to your money when they change over to the new system.
Can I do a payment plan? You can't make this stuff up.
Your money, and they can pull your money out of your account in China. If you jaywalk, if they have like a social system. So they're trying to do that over here, trying to have a social system where they can come in and if you do certain things, you know how you'd be like, can I do a payment plan? Well, they have access to your money when they change over to the new system. And they'll just pull that shit out, which is dumb because how do you know how I'm living? I got bills to pay. But I don't know if they'll be able to access. They can. Let's say they can. They can.
I was going to look it up. But why? Just why? Po Nesto.
That's just what it is. Because most stuff is on phone. It's on your phone records, how you paying your bills, your banking, all of that stuff. And they can get into your phone and see everything that you got going on your phone.
Why is she talking about China?
Yeah. I gotta stay aware because these young boys be wild. These young boys. I had to keep my eyes on everything. I seen another article I was reading about it. Walmart is changing everything up. They don't have the thing where you had the people standing at the door checking your receipts and all that no more. All that changed up.
How?
So what?
No.
They shut down a lot of the Walmarts.
They're doing that. They call it the new stuff they got. Not IT, but
AI.
Yeah. They doing AI on everything right now. They taking all the old people from the front door. All that's gone. They got the new AI system check your stuff before you even get where it's going. And they're not going to have nobody else sitting there helping you cash out and all that and checking the fixed machine. All that's going to be done by robots now.
Nesto scared he ain't going to have no job when he get out. They took all the old people from the door. Nesto ain't going to have no job when he get out. They taking the door greeters away.
Yeah, it's a lot. There's a lot going on. You see a lot in that USA day paper now.
Okay, so that's fine if you're going to give people allowances in order to survive.
Okay.
Take the jobs. That's what you want to do, and you give everybody, for the most part, a monthly allowance, which I feel like that should be what it is anyway. Everybody should just have, like, you go in and you do 6 hours doing whatever job they assign you to, and everybody gets $5,000 a month.
Wait a minute. Who's talking about giving somebody an allowance? I ain't heard of that.
This is my mind. This is not for real. I'm just saying.
Y'all, Sonya smoked something good before this visit. Ooh, she smoked something good. Look at that face.
Okay, all
they're
right.
in control and put AI in place, and people lose jobs, and they can no longer work because they can't survive off of Wendy's, McDonald's, warehouse, stuff like that. Can't pay their bills because rent in the hood is $1,200 and better. That's the hood. So people in the lower areas was used to paying $500, $600 a month. That shit.
Can y'all believe it's the same talking points that I listened to today on Bible Lady's channel, March? The same talking points, y'all. And I'm putting it in my members. I think I might have edited out this talking point about how expensive it is for apartments in the hood. But she said this word for word on Sylvia's channel, a week and a half ago? This lady. Come on, that's why she couldn't get that channel off the ground. Because the talking points are weak and repetitive.
Since 2021, remember what I told you, when my rent went from 20, I was paying 22 was my base, and then 27 was the bill when I would get the bill. But my base rent was 22, right, at Camden. And they did the renewal in 21. They added $700 to the rent. So they was like, sign this lease, $3,100. They wanted me to re-sign at my base being 31. So in actuality, my rent went from 22 to 31. So I thought 7, but they actually went up $900 on my rent in 1 year, not over time. In 1 year, they took my rent to $3,100.
Y'all, I know I don't know everything, so do that make sense to y'all? Do they do that anywhere? And she missed her a Camden. She misses her a good Camden apartment.
And I was like, this doesn't even make sense. I've never heard of somebody going this high on rent on 1 year. And they was like, well, that's what the going rate is in the area. And I was like, you still can't even, can you even legally do that?
Sonya had to get out.
That's crazy, And that was in 21, right? So
how was that in 21 during COVID? How were they going up on apartments in 21 after COVID? That almost sounds familiar. But why? If they did do that, what was the particular reason they were doing that? Because they were getting vouchers or something? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Let me refresh my memory, because it just sounds odd for her to say her rent went up $1,000 almost, but she's not acknowledging COVID. So it sounds like she lying.
21, 22, then everybody's rent, that's crazy, And that was in 21, right? So I'm like, then they bring the value up in the mortgage. When they raised the value of the houses, it was raising everybody's property taxes. Because now your house is not worth $80,000. Now your house is worth $350,000, and that's how they was pushing people out of their homes. They can't pay the property taxes on $350,000. They were okay paying $80,000 property taxes because it's a certain income. It's a house over there on Lowry. Did I tell you? And I just looked it up to see what the value of the house was. It was boarded up. It was crackheads on the porch. $230,000 in Atlanta. I said, that's fucking crazy. That house should be worth $40,000. What the fuck? $230,000 for a boarded up crack house in the hood. It wasn't on a pretty street. That if you flipped it, it would soon to be worth, $400,000. It was boarded up crackheads all around the whole street, sitting on the porch. $200,000 house.
That's for the people with the big money, Sonya. You missing something, ma'am? That's for the big money people that can afford it.
I was like, that's crazy.
What, it was close to the football stadium? Was it close to the football stadium? Was it close to the football stadium?
No, it was Dowley.
What?
Oh, okay, over there. Yeah, over there.
Lowry.
I got you. Okay, I got you.
It was dead straight in the hood. It was in the ghetto. It was not nowhere near Morehouse on that end. It was right
I know what you're talking about.
Marietta. And it's like the first street. I was like,
yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, that's crazy. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Okay, I love you too. Thank you so very much for taking your time to come see me, getting all dolled up and everything. You're gonna do that anyway, but just a little extra for me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah, I want it so bad.
That's extra. What she wants so bad? What does she want so bad? Thank you so very much. That's extra.
To come see me, getting all dolled up and everything. You're gonna do that anyway, but just a little extra for me. I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
I wanted so bad to put a weave ponytail in my hair.
I don't know what for. I mean,
because she can.
I don't know. Because it's fancy.
Why she
it's
not?
Fancy. This
is not fancy. No.
That's not fancy. That's just I just do it in a ponytail.
It's fancy. Trust me. It's clean.
Fancy.
Clean.
I said clean.
It's just real.
Sophisticated. Adult.
Real. It's going up though. All right, I love you. Call me later.
All right, love you too. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And hit the notification button so you don't miss any of my videos. Sonya was on that political bull with this visit. Thanks for watching. Bye.